In this video, we'll be taking a look at the OCULi online web portal. To begin, click Register in the top right-hand corner to create your account. Make sure to fill in all the fields, including your company name. The downloadable data and battery usage calculator can be used to determine which wireless logic SIM contract is best for you. The contracts can be downloaded by clicking on the links below. Once you have registered, please call the OCULi help desk to link your SIMs to your account, otherwise your OCULi units won't be visible in the web portal. After logging in, you are taken to the events page. This is where you can see all events that have been captured by your OCULi units. The colour on the left of the event shows you what triggered the unit. The colour key can be seen on the right-hand side of the screen. You can also see which site and unit were triggered, as well as the date and time of the event. Clicking on the event will allow you to see the footage captured, and clicking off returns you to the key. In the expanded event view, you can both stop and start video footage, as well as download the images captured into a zip file. The brightness and contrast of the footage can be altered using the sliders underneath the video. Clicking on the Clear Event tab above the video will allow you to mark the event as red, which will stop it from flashing. The Sites tab is where you can assign units and users to specific sites, check the data usage of pooled units, and set up the arming schedule. You can change the name of the site, as well as assign it an address. There is also the option to add user contact details. The data analysis for the site shows the number of units assigned to it, the average data usage, the total pooled allowance, and the projected usage. Ticking Master Schedule will override the arming schedules of individual OCULi units. You can choose to opt in to over-the-air beta and release firmware updates, however, we recommend only updating with release firmware. Arming can be set for each day of the week and must be written in 24-hour clock format. Please note that midnight must be typed as 2400 to avoid confusion with 0000, which signifies the start of the day. You can add new alarms as well as delete them. The unit can be armed all day or set to arm only at certain times, such as non-working hours. Assign units to the site by typing their name and selecting them from the drop-down menu. Integrating with other monitoring platforms is simple. Select the platform from the drop-down list and click Integration. Clicking Info shows which data should be added into which field. You can assign different users to different sites by selecting them and clicking Assign Role to Site. Clicking Settings will allow you to customize which site notifications are displayed to each user via the web portal and mobile app. These notifications can also be sent via email. Save the site when you have made changes, or the settings will not be updated. When a new SIM is linked to your account, the new unit will automatically show up in the Units tab. You can see the unit's name, site, and when it was last connected. You can change the unit's name, see its SIM number, unit ID, and firmware version. Assign the unit to a site by typing the site name, clicking Search for Site, and selecting it from the drop-down menu. You can use the sliders to adjust how many frames each video captures and how many frames per second it shoots at. In the PIR settings, you can select which power-saving mode you want the unit to run in. These change the frequency at which the PIR can trigger the camera and are explained above the drop-down box. The and/or setting of the PIR can be adjusted, as well as the pulse count and PIR sensitivity. When day-night calibration is ticked, you will receive a mobile notification when the unit thinks it's night and day, allowing you to adjust the threshold accordingly. The heartbeat feature causes the unit to take an image at a certain time and a certain frequency. When the timeline box is ticked, a video of these events will be uploaded as a blue event. The heartbeat frequency can be selected from the drop-down box. Individual units can have their own arming schedules. This can be set up the same way as the site's arming schedule. However, if the site has Master Schedule ticked, it will override the individual unit's schedule. The graphs show important statistics that are recorded by the unit. There are two dials to show battery and data usage. This tool allows you to predict when you will need to change the unit's batteries, as well as how much data the unit is predicted to use. You can delete the unit or save the changes you've made. In the Users tab, you can add new users by clicking the Add User button and edit current ones by clicking their name. You can change personal details, assign roles, change passwords, and set users as active or deactivated. Users can also be deleted by clicking the Delete User button. Click Save to keep your changes. The Delete tab is where you can clean up your event list by deleting old events. You can select which unit and which event type should be deleted, as well as choose the dates to delete from. The two tick boxes allow you to delete all unread events or all actioned events. Click Delete Event to remove the events. In the Admin tab, you can see your SIM cards, which unit is assigned to it, the status, the SIM provider, and when the SIM was last connected. You can see how much data was used in the last month, as well as the current data usage and month number for each SIM.